I've never seen anything like this before. But apparently humans did this for hundreds of years. I can easily understand how they get 2,000 to 3,000 blocks out of the river per day. Hey everybody, I am standing on the frozen Songhua River in the city of Harbin, China's city of ice. And I'm gonna get to do some ice harvesting today. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. Humans have harvested ice for thousands of years. Although now that we got refrigerators, we don't really need to do that so much anymore. But here in Harbin, every winter, they build cities out of ice. And they do it with this humble yet massive ice block. Thousands, if not tens of thousands of these suckers are hauled out of the river every winter. They're put into storage and they're also used to build the massive ice structures that you will see if you come here to Harbin. So join me as I go out onto the river on this freezing cold afternoon. It's actually the warmest part of the day, but it is positively freezing out here. However cold you think it is, it's colder. Anyhow, I'm gonna head out there and see if these guys can teach me a thing or two about harvesting ice. Let's go.
It's December, and ice harvesting in Harbin is in full swing. Over 10,000 men and women and nearly 1,000 pieces of machinery are scattered across various locations on the Songhua River. The ice harvesting zones are not open to the public, but with the guidance and supervision of one of the crew chiefs, I was given the chance to try my hand at some of the more basic tasks.
Tell you what, they're heavier than they look.
A standard block of ice is just over 1.5 meters long and just under 1 meter wide. They can be as thick as 1.3 meters. While these ice blocks aren't the maximum thickness, each one weighs between 600 and 700 kilos.
You could burn like 4,000 calories a day doing this. This is a heck of a back workout. It's right here and right here. All you're doing is just rowing and rowing and rowing these blocks of ice.
Hauling ice blocks off the river does require a bit of skill. The idea is to keep the ice blocks looking as square as possible. Keeping the ice from slamming into each other is the best way to make sure they look good. If a block is damaged too much, either during harvesting, transport, or storage, it'll be considered waste and will not be used for construction at Harbin's Ice and Snow World.
那如果你找到这个东西怎么样呢？就是要放在就不要了，是吧？ That answers that.
The men on this crew aim to pull about 3,000 blocks out of the river per day. So take this position as an example. Each worker is swinging an iron hook and pulling on thousands of blocks thousands of times a day.
你们那个往上也上班呢，白天晚上都上班呢，在这里。
对，在这儿都上班。
24个小时的。
没有。
24个小时的。
16个小时。
16个小时啊，好的。
As the Ice and Snow World in the city of Harbin expands each year, more and more ice is needed. This year, the work starts at around 4 a.m. and continues well after sunset.
If you look over there, you can see they're laying down the score lines with giant saws. These guys break it up, they send the blocks floating this way, then there's a little conveyor with spikes on it that just haul it out of the water. It's a very modern operation. You can tell they've been doing this for a while and maximize efficiency. This is not an artisanal operation. This is ice harvesting on an industrial scale.
Although the team I'm working with look comfortable at the edge of the water, there's still a risk of people falling in. That's why you see all the workers on the ice floe wearing life vests. They also need to know how to swim and have basic first aid knowledge.
These guys, they reach so far out with one hand. Just one hand. I don't know if I can do that. Nope. Oh wait, his stick is longer. Okay, that makes sense. A lot of teamwork. 那你这么放开就是。好了。Whew. I'm not even a little bit cold anymore. Not even a little bit. This kind of work keeps you warm. Wow. Woo. Oh, that are frozen solid. I need to get circulation back in them before I can continue working. I don't know how these guys don't keep their hands from freezing. Like, really. Everything else is fine. My feet are fine. My core is fine. My legs are fine. But my fingertips are just, wow. These are some hard men.
Once off the river, the ice blocks are transported to storage areas, where they're stacked and covered with layers of protective fabric and insulation boards. Large blocks of ice like this, stored together in their thousands, can survive through the summer and be ready to be used next year. Each year, enough ice is put into storage to ensure enough building material for the construction of the ice and snow world to begin on schedule, which means most of the ice being pulled off the Songhua this year is actually for next year.
If you have the job offer, you want to apply for this?
Oh, I would love to do this.
Before the sunset, I got the chance to try out some different positions on the team.
Okay. So now we just pull. 就辣是吧? Yeah! Oh my God, it does not feel like we're moving at all. 对，不动. All right, now we're moving. Oh. We're moving! This is obviously the very epitome of seasonal work, right? These boys must have other jobs they do in the summertime. The farmers? I would imagine some of them are farmers, some of them are probably builders, general contractors, all kinds of day laborers and stuff like that. Obviously the men who drive trucks, they drive trucks. In the summer, they're driving vegetables. In the winter, they're hauling ice. Doesn't really matter to them. Oh yeah, no, it's gorgeous out here. It's real pretty. And just look at the city. You got this beautiful view of the city of Harbin. I'm so happy I got to do this. I've been waiting for a chance at this for over a year. Super cool. Having a great time out here. There's definitely a sense of camaraderie among these men working. They got a very shorthand kind of language. It's actually really touching to see how much all these working folk have in common. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. They just work hard, get it done, and they are hacking away. Yeah, I guess that's it for today, and hopefully I can come back next year and do some more of this, because it's an absolute blast. 好的。我走了，谢谢你们，谢谢，非常感谢。